Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kim channel, and on today's video we'll be doing some Pinocchio Easter eggs. So are you ready for some Pinocchio Easter eggs? Now I'm not talking about these kind of chocolate eggs. For those of you who don't know, an Easter egg is a hidden reference to a known character for you to find in any show or film. Some are very easy to spot, while others are practically impossible for you to find. So easy or difficult, let's see how many Pinocchio Easter eggs we can spot together. Oh, Jiminy Cricket! Now in this video, my nose is not going to be getting any bigger because I won't be telling any lies. All the Easter eggs that we're going to find today are going to be official Easter eggs. So I'm not going to lie that I've found Pinocchio here in Moana. And I'm not going to pretend that I found him here, under the sea, with the little mermaid stood on a seashell. And I'm not going to pretend that Pinocchio was hiding behind Nala at Pride Rock the whole time. These are all going to be official Easter eggs, with no noses getting any bigger. So without further ado, let's get started. Now our first Easter egg is from The Reluctant Dragon, a 1941 fantasy family movie. It's featuring a tour of the Walt Disney Studios, even with Walt himself. And in this movie, you can find... Can you see him hidden there? Ah, there he is. Little Jiminy Cricket, a figurine of him. And in this shot, you can also see one of Geppetto's cuckoo clocks proudly sitting on the table. Our next Easter egg can be found in Aladdin, a classic 1992 movie of a thief who comes across a magic lamp and a genie who he hopes can help him win the heart of the Princess Jasmine. Now where is Pinocchio hiding in this movie, you might be wondering? Well, it's quite on the nose. As you can see, when the genie transforms into different characters, one of these transformations is our Pinocchio. Now is it just me, or would the genie be the coolest Disney character to be? Because if you were him, you could be any Disney character, although I do think it gets rather cramped in that lamp. Our next Easter egg can be found in the TV show The House of Mouse, which had 4 seasons, airing from January 2001 to October 2003, and it was a comedy crossover show. Original cartoons featuring Mickey and friends, the show was made to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Walt Disney's birth. Remember not to trust Goofy with cakes and candles again. Can you see which table Pinocchio's at? Wow, there's so many characters in this show. They're all together, which is really amazing. Oh no, what's Goofy doing there? But as you can see, Pinocchio is all over the House of Mouse, doing lots of fun things. Now I remember loving this show and seeing how all your favourite characters would interact with each other. And there was also guest appearances from Jiminy Cricket and, of course, you shall be seeing in a minute. No, not just Pinocchio in a scarf. We will be seeing... There we have Stromboli, the evil puppet master. And there we have Honest John. Now, do you think he paid for his ticket at that seat? He's not very honest, so I wouldn't bank on it. In this episode of the House of Mouse, does Mickey Mouse's clothes look a little bit familiar to you? He says they're original, but I can see his nose growing. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind. Lilo and Stitch, a 2002 family movie. Stitch, an alien, lands on planet Earth pretending to be a dog, getting adopted from an animal shelter by Lilo. And it is packed with Elvis songs. In the trailers and promo, you can see Stitch here, and he is sat next to Pinocchio looking like a wooden toy. And here, if you look closely, you can see right at the top of the poster, Pinocchio with Jiminy Cricket dangling on his foot, hoping he's not going to fall on Stitch. Now here we are at a very difficult Easter egg to find. It's in the movie Tangled, a musical fantasy from 2010, based on a German fairy tale called Rapunzel by the Brothers Grimm, and it's the 50th animated feature film from Disney. Can you see this Easter egg? It's very difficult to find, but if you look really closely right at the top up there, You can see Pinocchio having a chill. Wonder if he's come to cut Rapunzel's hair. I think it has got a little bit long, don't you? Now on to one of my all-time favourite Disney movies, Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is a part 2 to Wreck-It Ralph. A 2018 movie about video game characters from an arcade. And in this movie there is endless Easter eggs hidden inside. I mean, it is just jam-packed. In this shot it is very, very difficult to find, but you can see a tiny Pinocchio on one of the film reels, on one of the panels. If you can see just there, it's the third down from the top, Pinocchio holding his little apple. And there's also Easter eggs of Sonic, Pac-Man and many of the Disney princesses for you to find inside. Here we have Luca, a 2021 movie set in a beautiful Italian seaside town about sea creatures who transform into humans when they're out of water. You might be thinking, where could a Pinocchio Easter egg be hiding inside of the Luca movie? Well, here I am to tell you. Here you can see a book of Pinocchio with our favourite characters in the middle. And you can see them in a scene skipping down the street. Doesn't Honest John look honest there? Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun. Bye everyone.